Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So today is February 27th, 2020. We're vibrating on the number 6 today, okay? Now, you guys know how I start off every day talking about our intuition and why it's important for us to tap into our intuition, because our intuition is linked to our opportunities, okay? So you're going to keep that in mind as we go throughout the vibration of the day, okay? You need to be able to tap into your intuition because it is available for you, so you can tap into your opportunities, okay? So your intuition is linked to your opportunities. Your intuition is linked to your gut. Your intuition is that inner knowing that you may not be able to explain or put into words, but is available for you, okay, to utilize and to be of assistant and a guide to you, okay? So welcome, my lovelies. If you're tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via my podcast, welcome. So just a few announcements. The full moon meditation is going to be on, I want to say March the 8th, okay, which is Sunday. The full moon is actually on March the 9th, but I know everybody has to work, and, so we're going to do the full moon meditation on March the 8th, okay? And depending on where you are in the time zone, we could actually be tapping into that on the 8th, So keep in mind, my loves, full moon meditation is going to be on March the 8th. It is a private link that is sent out via a $20 donation. So you can definitely submit your donation via the information in the description box if you're tuning in via YouTube. If you're tuning in via my podcast, I will make sure that I have that donation information for you at the end of the segment, okay? So the meditation is going to be for a donation of $20, guys, all right? Now, let's jump into the daily vibration, and let's talk about what we're talking about today in Relationship Chronicles. So today in Relationship Chronicles, we're talking about staying. We did staying versus going, but we're going to talk about today what makes you stay, right? And what makes you go. Like, what's your threshold to stay and what's your threshold to go? Like, what would be your boiling point? And if you say that is your boiling point and they've already like crossed that line, why are you still there? Right? Are you still in the situation when you know you should go? Right? Or did you leave a situation when you know you should have stayed and worked it out? Right? So Relationship Chronicles today, we're talking about why did you stay when you should have left, okay? And why did you go when you should have stayed? What are your reasons? That this is all about getting to the depths of things so we can understand why we do the things we do, why and what our triggers are, so we are no longer an emotional puppet to anyone, including ourselves, okay? So that's what's popping off today in Relationship Chronicles. You guys can definitely join us on the live at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So jump on over to YouTube. You want to subscribe. You want to hit your notification button because we have a lot of fun on the lives. I appreciate each and every one of you that joins us daily. We have a really good time. Okay, now, let's get into the vibration for today. Once again, today is February 27th, 2020. Whenever you click on the vibration, if it resonates with you, take what you need and you leave what you don't. I do not put dates in the caption field because it is not needed, okay? Energy is fluid, all right? So today we're vibrating on the number 6. So we have intuitive energies in the atmosphere as usual, always, okay? We also have balance and harmony in the atmosphere today. Unconditional love is always in the atmosphere today. However, portals are open today, so you want to tap into that as it is flowing in your direction. Home and family could become key for some of you today, so you definitely want to make sure that you prioritize your day accordingly, okay? Finance solutions is going to be big for a lot of you today, especially because we're in retrograde energy, and there could be a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of miscommunication, my love. So you guys definitely want to be mindful that finance solutions should be key for some of you today, okay? Seeing clearly is also going to be key for some of you today. Epiphany moments. I do want to say somebody left a comment about, because I did the Capricorn video, and somebody left a comment in the Capricorn video that stated, it's not the ego, it's just clearing things up. Like, they don't felt like they were being too much in their ego. They was just clearing things up. But if I can really be honest with you guys, people don't need you to tell them when they've done something wrong intuitively. They know. Whether or not they want to check themselves, that's that's their issue or their problems, right? But you do not need to pull out a whole long bunch of receipts for someone to know that they're doing fuckery, okay? Or that they're doing, or they're being hurtful, okay? You can clearly, you can definitely clear things up, but you know when you're getting too much in your ego. You know when you're using your words to break somebody down. There's a difference between clearing things up and then using your words to break somebody down. So when I say don't be too much in your ego, I mean you taking your words and knowing that you've already said it enough, but you just gotta, I'm just gonna give you this just one little extra receipt, just in case you forgot about all the other 10 receipts that I just gave you, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you do not have to continuously kick someone when you know they've already tripped. You don't have to, okay? And if you've already kicked them and they needed it, you don't have to continuously keep doing it, all right? So be mindful. Just be mindful, okay? This is where it gets tricky. Very, very tricky. So when I say don't watch your ego, when I talk about watching your ego, okay, it is important because ego energy is strong in the atmosphere today, okay? So sometimes people think that humility is, or humility, you don't know humility until you are called to do something kind for the same people that have hurt you. You don't know humility until then. That's when your humility is really tested, right? That's when your ego would want you to step up and pop off and show out, honey, okay? Especially if you haven't done the work, okay? So be mindful of that. Sometimes the universe will bring you opportunities for your own healing, but sometimes that healing may mean you forgiving and doing something kind for the same person that has hurt you. And can you do that? Can you do that without taking extra daggers and blades and slicing someone up in little pieces, right? Can you do that? Can you just punch them one good time instead of stabbing them? Can you do that? So really, pay attention today. So seeing clearly and finding solutions is going to be key for some of you today. And keep it simple. Like keeping it simple is going to be key today. Sometimes keeping it simple means you do not have to argue with someone and give them extra energy. It could just like, okay, that's your opinion. We can just disagree we can just agree to disagree, and I'm going to go my way, you go yours. I don't have to keep trying to force my opinion or my perception of a thing on you. And you don't have to force yours on me. We can just agree to disagree, right? So know that keeping it simple is going to be key today. Don't overthink things. Don't take things too personal, right? Just keep it simple, all right? Now, also, I do want to say money and provision is going to be key for some of you today, especially because we're dealing with family dynamics, and the home today. That can be in the forefront for some of you today, all right? Sometimes the simplest answers are sometimes the best answers are the simplest answers. So once again, I do want to say, it's about keeping it simple today, okay? Don't take it too personally today. Lower vibrational end of the energy that we have in the air is being weak-willed and strong in your ego, right? So very weak in your will, a.k.a. your spirit, a.k.a. your intuition, but being very strong in your ego, okay? That energy is in the atmosphere today, okay? The better than effect, meaning that you got a superiority complex. You think you're better than other people. That is in the air today. Shallowness is in the air today. Restless energies in the air today. Unsupportive energies in the air today, as well as easily being stressed, okay? That is also in the air today. Now, don't forget, today, Relationship Chronicles, we are talking about why do you stay when you know you need to go, and why did you go when you know you needed to stay and work things out, okay? Why did you leave? Today, we're talking about why did you leave? Was it because of fear or love? Okay? Now, it could be love of self. It could be love of the other person. It could be love of your family, okay? Why did you leave? Was it fear or was it love? Okay, we're talking about today, okay? Why leave? Fear versus love, okay? So join us today at 1:30 p.m., okay, at Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. If you're tuning in via my podcast, hop on over to YouTube for your inner voice. Like, subscribe, okay? Now, message for today. I kind of feel like we're going to keep it simple and jump into the Zodiac deck today. So this is my Zodiac deck, and we're going to start off, obviously, with Pisces, because we're in Pisces season, all right? And we're going to do your one-word messages today. Remember, energy is fluid. You take what you need, you leave what you do not, all right? If you click on this message a week from now, if the message resonates and vibrate with you, okay? You can still take what you need and leave what you don't, right? All right, so we're starting off with Pisces today. And Pisces, your message is coming from the eclipse in Libra energy today, which is all about rebalancing things. This is all about you being able to take the time to reevaluate things today, not just your own energy, but also the relationships and how I want to say like the relationships, but also the give and take within the relationships. Okay, is this something where we're both being able to grow from, to gain from, or is this a one-sided relationship? Okay, so that's in the air for you today. Rebalancing some things within your relationship is going to be key for you today. Remember, family and home is key, as well as keeping it simple today, Pisces. Okay. Cancers, today you have the eclipse in Taurus energy popping up, which is all about reevaluation. This is you reevaluating things and then making the change that you need, like a change of heart, making the changes that you need so you can move accordingly, okay? As you're doing so, Cancers, I really want to say keep it simple, okay? Get out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings, all right? All right, Scorpios, you guys have the moon in Virgo, so your message today is all about contentment, all right? This is you being able to take the chance to tap into what you need to do to feel healthy today, to feel vibrant today, and to feel satisfied today. This is not about you looking outside of yourself, but this is definitely you tapping into your own inner wealth, my wonderful Scorpios, as you are analyzing everything to make the choices that you need to make to be happy for you, to be satisfied for you, okay? That's going to be key today, okay, Scorpios? All right, earth signs. We're going to start off with my wonderful Taurus. Taurus, today, your message is coming from the moon in Aquarius, and this is all about free spirit, okay? Now, when this card pops up, this is all about you tapping into your inner wild child, okay? This is all about you following, I want to say, the quickenings within your spirit, your gut feeling, that knowing that you can't explain, okay? This is definitely you being able to dive into that inner knowing that you cannot explain today, all right? So, balance and harmony is key today, but I do see, like for you, my wonderful Taurus, seeing clearly today could be key for you today also, all right? Capricorns, your message is coming from the eclipse energy in Aries, okay? Now, let me just sidebar right here, because not only we had Pisces and Cancers and Capricorns, your energy is coming from eclipse energy, which is slow moving energy. So this can be energy that takes some time, okay? It can take a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or even up to 6 months for this energy to transition when we're dealing with eclipse energy, okay? And my wonderful Capricorns, your message today is collaboration. This is all about you being able to I want to say to level up relationships, right, through teamwork and collaborations to expand, to grow. So you're going to be finding ways to boost your relationships, okay? Some of you could find yourself networking a lot more today, okay, or pushing your product a lot more today. Once again, keep it simple. You don't have to give too much information. You could just get right to the basics today, okay, my wonderful Capricorns? Okay, so Virgos, your message is simple today, and it is coming with moon in energy, Taurus, which is all about self-esteem today, my wonderful Virgos, okay? Unconditional love of self is what my message is for you today, Virgos. Self-esteem. This is all about personal growth. Sometimes, we think we have a perception or perspective on something, and then we gain more information, and it's okay for our perspective or our perception to change and shift as we grow and change, okay? So be mindful of that. Personal growth is going to be required for you today, okay? Now, tap into that unconditional love, not just for others, but of self, too, okay? My wonderful Virgos. All righty, fire signs. We're starting off with Aries. Aries, your message, and let me tell you all something first before we jump into Aries. Moon energy is emotional energy, my wonderful Virgo. So yeah, be mindful of that, okay? We're tapping into emotional energy here, okay? All right, so Aries, you got the eclipse in Aquarius energy, which is all about an awakening. And we talked about this could be slow moving energy with the eclipse energy. And this is about you just getting into a place of deeper resolution of self, a deeper resolve. Like there's something going on internally, my wonderful, wonderful Aries. It's like that inner knowing that can't explain. I'm just going to stand in my truth knowing, okay? That's beautiful energy to tap into. So I see things becoming more clear for for you. And this can happen just by a spark of a conversation for you today, my wonderful Aries, okay? Leos, you got the sun in Scorpio as your message today, which is all about passion. This is about being able to tap into the intense, passionate energy that surrounds us, okay? For some of you, you might even find yourself being a little bit more mysterious today in your relationship, okay? Keeping it simple and spicy may be the key for Leos today, all right? Sagittarius, your message is the moon in Leo energy, which is all about heroism. This is becoming your own hero, your own best friend. This is saving yourself and not allowing or waiting for someone else to save you today, my wonderful Sagittarius. So with that, I really want to say don't take things personally today and do that unconditional love of self today as you're moving forward in this energy, okay? All right, air signs, we're going to start off with Geminis. Ooh, look, Geminis, you got the moon in Gemini, okay, indecisions popping up today. I want to say if you don't know what to do, sometimes it's best not to do nothing until you can sit within yourself and become steady. Use today to see clearly. Tap into that seeing clearly energy. Tap into that intuitive energy and keep it simple. Do not overcomplicate things today as you're making decisions, okay, my wonderful Geminis. Libras, you have the sun energy in Aquarius. This is all about adventure, okay? This is all about maybe stepping out of your comfort zone and doing new things today, my wonderful, wonderful Libras. Maybe finding new ways to solve problems, okay? That's going to be key for some of you today, okay? Aquarius, you have the eclipse in Sagittarius energy, which is all about growth for you today. So this is success after setbacks, okay? Remember, eclipse energy can be very slow moving energy. Like it can take, like I said, a couple of days. It can take a couple of weeks, or it can take up to 6 months. So pace yourself, okay? Don't take on more than you can handle today, my wonderful Aquarius. That is going to be key, all right? Now, remember, today we are going to be talking about why leave, okay? Why did you leave? Was it fear? Okay. Why did you stay? Was it fear? Okay. Why did you leave? Okay. Or why did you stay? That's what we're talking about today. And we're going to tap into some healing so maybe you can definitely get some revelation of self and some self-healing that's required in this season, okay? Now, I love each and every one of you. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, the daily vibrations uploaded daily at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, not just on YouTube, but also on my podcast. And you can find the links in the description box below. If you tuning in on the podcast, you can find me on any major streaming app, okay, via Android or Apple. All right. With that being said, my lovelies, I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Check out the channel for your individual bi-weeklies because they're starting to go up. They will all be up by Saturday. So if you don't see your sign, set that notification button so you can know when it's uploaded. Okay. Bye, my loves. I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration.